Well, folks, it is always a celebration here in New Orleans, and we are just outside of the Hoppin' French Quarter at the Caesars Superdome.
Today, it's the penultimate week of the regular season, Week 16, and we've got a good one in store between the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the New Orleans Saints. The holiday season is upon us. We've got the gift of the NFL as we're underway here in Week 16.
And we will not get a run back here to start. It's a touchback, and it will come out to the 25.
Here we go.
They start the drive on the ground. Kamara. And that's not the start that he was looking for, as he's going to be met and dropped behind the line. On 2nd and 12. Burrow. And he'll let this one go deep for Chark. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
No surprise at all. They're looking for the big man early in this one. The only surprise for them, he couldn't hang on to the pass.
Here we go.
3 and out, a real danger here on their opening drive as they come up on a 3rd and 12. Now it's Burrow. And he's going to hook up with his big tight end, complete. 27 yards there on a very nice 3rd down conversion.
Their first possession of the game, and they're already going after double coverage.
That's a nice completion that can set the tone for things to come if they're able to keep finding ways to beat what the defense is throwing at them. They look like they're confident that they can get it done.
And he's got room. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
This is a little bit like baseball here. Strong up the middle. Both sides want to be that. In this case, the offense ended up winning the ultimate battle.
And those big runs between the tackles, that's a little deflating for a defense, isn't it?
It really is, because that's where your strength's supposed to be. You're supposed to be in a spot where they can't make that yardage there. You're supposed to send them outside. Not in this case.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
12, 11.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow.
Tries the left side and finds Olave.
Touchdown, Saints.
Chris Olave.
His 11th touchdown of the year.
And the Saints get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon.
Score 7-0. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Hold it ready.
First and 10, Young. He completes this to Russell Gage. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49.
A first carry for Rashad.
And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose. And this is picked up by the Saints. And what a return as he brings this all the way back down to the 20-yard line. That's probably bringing back nightmares of last week.
And now before the ball changes hands, they're going to take a look at this just to make sure that they have it right. So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble.
Young now from the 50. And he's going to have the hook up to Gage.
And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line. This defense for the Saints, they were very strong last week in the win over Carolina.
And what I saw on film was a nearly unstoppable pass rush. 5 sacks last week, plenty of hurries given up. So now what do you do on offense? You just max protect, keep everyone in and run the ball, or maybe just 1 or 2 receiver routes in order to try and keep your quarterback upright.
It's a gain of 3, and it gets him the first.
Here we go.
Looking to throw, Young.
He'll get that out to the flat to White. And he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line.
Well, he was a busy man out of the backfield a week ago. They got him the ball early and often. I have no doubt in my mind that he'll be a big part of the game plan here as well.
Counting down toward the midway point in quarter one. Now a give up the middle. This is White. And he works his way forward to pick up 4 yards there. Second down. These two teams, they met in Tampa earlier in the year with the Bucs prevailing in that one. So they'll be looking for the win here in New Orleans to complete the season sweep. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Here is Young. Toward the left sideline, but it's incomplete.
Had the right idea there, trying to throw it to the sideline, but he led him just a little bit too much, trying to get it out to his receiver. Ends up falling to the ground, incomplete.
So it's 3rd and 6, and this will be the 8th play of the drive. To throw, Young. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore.
And the Saints are going to get the football here as he gets this up past the 20-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense.
They've got the 7-0 lead. Now they've got the football back after their defense got the stop, CD. And you get the feeling if they could score here, they'd really have all the momentum on their side.
And you just wonder right now, is the quarterback and the play caller totally in sync? Are they of one mind that, hey, what worked last time, let's keep doing it until they stop us? Or do they go to a different section in the playbook, show them something different? Either way, they want a repeat of their first drive.
They'll wind up losing a full 9 yards here on the sack. Now it's 3rd down.
Here we go. 11.
Here's Burrow. Looking left side, and it's complete. And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. That gain on 3rd down, good for 28.
Press coverage on the outside, and for defenders, that's the ultimate risk reward. If you take the risk, can you reward yourself by keeping them on the line of scrimmage? But no, not on that one. Got to step on them. Now it's just a matter of laying the ball out there for him to go get it.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Burrow on play action.
A quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
You tell they wanted to get that ball downfield, but they had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back.
Here we go.
That one ended up incomplete.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. And that's caught inside the 30.
And he'll be marked down at about the 26-yard line.
So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10.
First carry now for Pierre Strong. What a great effort there. He's going to get this inside the 15, and they'll spot it at the 13-yard line. Nice run.
Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
Burrow bats it forward. It's a jet sweep.
And strong running there as he's inside the 10 and down to the 8-yard line.
2nd and 5 from the 8.
11 mighty.
They'll run out of the gun with Kamara. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7.
Now, that's a mountain of a man that just made that stop, isn't it? But he's more than that. This guy's nimble and quick. More than a space eater, he just made a great play there.
Here we go.
The Bucs with an extra defender now in the secondary here on 3rd down. Out of the gun, it's Burrow. Touchdown! A 7-yard touchdown grab. Two excellent drives for them to start this game, both ending with touchdown passes.
Yeah, they're off and running, even though they finished things off through the air. Gotta like what you're seeing from them so far. Being able to maneuver offense, take care of the football, and then ring that bell at the end with, as you said, 2 touchdown passes.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Well, Charles, it's kind of gut check time. Look, I know it's early, first quarter, just their second drive of the game, but they've already thrown the interception, given up the score. You're down double digits. They got to figure out something, and pretty quickly here.
No doubt about it, and when we look at that sideline, I'm sure you're observing the same thing I am. So to me, we always talk about someone stepping up and making and make big plays right now. They need something positive to happen, and they need for it to happen now.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Check, man. Check.
They go right back to White here on 1st down. And he stopped immediately there. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. They go play action. Young. And this will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete.
Nowadays, quarterbacks don't mind throwing into coverage because of the confidence they have in their receivers to come down with the ball. But sometimes you have to be careful you don't get too confident and throw an interception.
They come up to the line now facing a 3rd and 10 after the incompletion. Young to throw it. Throwing left side, it's complete. And this is going to be another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 45-yard line. 17 yards is the pickup there for number 17. So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. Throwing, Young. Going down the middle, and it's complete.
And he's going to get this down near the 25.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half, but I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw.
Out route, and the ball is caught by Godwin.
And in for the Buccaneers touchdown.
Chris Godwin.
A 15-yard touchdown grab.
And the Bucs are back within a score.
Extra point right down the middle. And that'll make our score 14-7. The Bucs ready for the kickoff. And here we go. It's in the air.
This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. Now a timeout here, at least for the moment. Looks like one of the Saints is injured, shaken up on that last play. Well, always unfortunate to see an injury, especially this close to the end of the regular season.
11.
We'll step aside.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
There's a ball thrown right side and complete. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line.
Here we go. 11 MT tape. 11 MT.
Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11.
12. God!
Off the play fake. Here's Burrow.
Oh, into a sea of defenders and intercepted. Mike Edwards picks it off. And the Bucs are going to take possession of the football.
Well, this was a 14-0 game not too long ago. Things were looking pretty good. Then you give up the touchdown on the last drive. Now the interception.
So that's a lesson in trying to stay vigilant, isn't it? You have to stay on top of things. Can't relax too much because, as you noted, things change. Now they've got to go out there and get a spark going again and try and slow down this comeback.
Short completion, just 4 yards, and that'll make it second down. Now Young.
Throw left side, hauled in by Otten.
He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play. The Bucs on third down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation.
They're looking for Godwin, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Alontae Taylor. And the Saints are going to get the football here at their own 23.
He's had a fantastic rookie season, made a lot of lovely throws, but that wasn't one of them.
But we got to give him one, don't we? I mean, with the year he's having, a lot easier for he and his teammates to accept that throw because for the most part, what they've seen, it's been pretty sensational.
And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. An excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. And he's got his man on the out route.
And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line.
Not only have they completed a couple on this drive, but they peeled off some pretty good chunks of yardage, too.
Absolutely great start. 2 nice plays in the pass game. Now can they continue to feed off that?
11 empty.
They'll pound it up the middle with Kamara. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
The Saints had 8 and 6 now on the year. And they coming on a pretty good roll here. Winners of 3 straight.
And the way they played last week defensively, when I watched the tape, I had to stop it a couple of times and count to make sure there were just 11 guys on their side of the field because they covered every angle and thoroughly shut down the other side. Hold them just 7 points total. They do that again, that'll get the job done one more time in a big way.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter. 14-7. Throwing now, Burrow on first down. And he will find his man on the outside. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. An excellent pickup of 20 yards.
Well, this is a defense that's definitely on their heels now because they gave up the running play for good yardage one play ago. Now the pass here sets this offense up 1st and goal. They're going to have to dig in strong now because they've been in retreat so far in this drive. This offense on the march.
2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trip. And he's got it. Touchdown, Saints. A great effort there. With his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year.
And the Saints have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. What a first half he is compiling here. He's already over 100 yards receiving and now 2 touchdowns, CD.
Brandon, you know I don't like to play the game where you start projecting when you're at a certain point. But let's face it, he's off to a tremendous start. So 200 yards, 4 touchdowns. I don't think anything's out of the question right now. He's blowing up coverages. You've got to double him every snap. Otherwise, he's going to defeat you on almost every play.
And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And 2 interceptions thrown here in this first half. You hear it, no matter the sport, they say the great athletes, they can kind of have a short-term memory, but that's easier said than done.
It is easier said than done, but I played with a guy who threw 2 interceptions in the first quarter of a really big game we were playing.
Johnny Unitas?
And no, not quite of that level and not of that age. But I was
going for the age.
I remember looking over at him, and he was smiling. And I thought, what is he smiling about? It's because he had enough confidence in himself that that was a fluke. And he went out and played pretty well the rest of the day.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
Open man is Godwin. It's complete. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. That third down conversion good for 23. First down, Young.
Right back to Chris Godwin.
And he's going to be out of bounds down around the 35-yard line.
It's a game of match. Especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a 2.
Gets the check down throw to White.
And he is out of bounds inside the 30. The Bucs passing game looking good on this drive. It's a first down. Now Young. That is caught. It's Chris Godwin. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Again, it's Young.
And a dangerous throw there on the drop-off. Incomplete, nearly intercepted.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
Second down and goal. Young. This is caught. That time the completion goes for 4 yards, and we're set up with a third and goal. Young to throw it. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Boy, such a good drive. You'd hate to have it end in 3. Do you think about going for it?
Absolutely. I mean, the fact that they've moved the ball so well should lead you to the decision that maybe we should go for it right here. Also, as a head coach, show some confidence in your team. Let them know you think they can go get it.
Now Young on fourth down. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They try to throw on fourth and goal from the 2, and the Saints able to come up with a goal line stand.
Ready?
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And from here, might not be able to take a knee. Might need to run a play here this close to their goal line. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's second down. So it's halftime here in New Orleans with the Saints out in front. As we'll get you over to Orlando, where standing by is Jonathan Coachman. He has our EA Sports halftime report. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. So this a 2-possession ball game as we get back underway, set for the third quarter. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
From the set. Big Lion.
A run to begin the second half with White. And a short pickup to about the 27. It'll be second down.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
Steps away to his left.
That'll be taken in downfield by Godwin. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets all the way down inside the 20-yard line.
A big play that time for Tampa Bay. 57 yards. They will run with White out of the shotgun. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. Young working out of the gun. Flush to his, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. That winds up pushing him back 11 yards on the sack. And that'll bring up 3rd. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Now here's Young. And a throw right sideline is complete. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. Just his 2nd catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
White is into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. So the rushing touchdowns continue to stack up, CD. That now 15 for him on the year.
And give him a ton of credit for staying healthy, being a smart runner, and it's showing just how important he's been to his team. He's got to be their MVP at this point in the season, and those votes may have been turned into league MVP votes when it's all said and done.
The Bucs ready for the kickoff, and here we go. It's in the air.
Taken at the goal line. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
Here we go.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And maybe some renewed pressure on this unit following the touchdown a moment ago. It's back to a one-score game.
And because of that pressure, because it's now a one-score game, they know this is where you need to slow the momentum change. Because otherwise, that could overrun your team. You got to be careful right here.
Meanwhile, Burrow's throw caught by Olave.
And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there. 5th catch of the afternoon, and that gives him a 1st down.
11.
A 10th carry for Kamara. And he'll get this up to about the 40.
That was a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
Looking left side, and it's complete. And this is going to lead to another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Bucs 36. That one goes for 24 yards.
Here we go.
So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 36. Trying the left side with Kamara. And he'll cross over out of bounds. Gain, that's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
11 Thomas.
They will throw on 1st down with Burrow. And he's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line. So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
That incompletion certainly makes this upcoming 3rd down a little bit more crucial. They need to find the right play to convert here and maybe start to tamp down a little bit of the momentum the other side is starting to gain.
A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And it's knocked away and incomplete. Partner, we read a great article this week arguing for him to be Defensive Player of the Year. Normally, sacks are the big thing that people point to, but what he's done in the secondary has been something special.
It has been, because it's been an all-around game for him, taking the ball away, rushing the quarterback and sacking him himself, doing a number of different things that change the way the game is played.
So 3 points, a response there to that opening touchdown of this 3rd quarter.
And that's an important 3, both in terms of adding to your lead, but also letting the other guys know you're not going to just come out in the 2nd half and take over.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. The offense coming back out here. Plenty of energy, ready to roll, looking to just add to what they have been doing after scoring a touchdown, Charles, their last time out.
He's got a man, complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. A very nice pickup of 33 yards. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Young.
He'll get that out to the flat to White. And the tackle going to be made at the 38.
Let's go now. Break the Eagles. Break the Eagles.
From the 38, Young. And that'll be incomplete.
With a rookie quarterback out there, you're definitely going to find out how he handles adversity, because this one so far hasn't gone according to plan. He's got to fight through it and show him what he's made of.
In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Young off the play fake. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete.
And he is going to have the Buccaneers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
As an unbiased observer, I think it would have been interesting to see what they would have done if they hadn't gotten the 1st down there. But since they did, I guess the point is moot.
Yeah, they're right there in that middle ground, field goal range, punt, go for it. But as you said, they picked it up. Running out of the gun with White. Oh, he's got some breathing room. Touchdown, Tampa Bay.
Rachaad White with now 15 rushing touchdowns on the year. And the Buccaneers have got it back to within a score.
Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead is down to 2. So the lead shaved to 2 now as the kickoff is away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
Here we go, here we go.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense.
Still enjoying the lead here in the 3rd quarter despite their defense giving up that last touchdown. Now they'll see if they can get the equalizer here on this drive. Logan Hall in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him.
Well, certainly going to be a lot tougher adding a touchdown to that lead now since they're facing 2nd and 20+. Big-time sack to start the drive and put the opponent way back. Let's see what kind of play call they come up with here.
On 2,
right? Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. Kamara up the middle. Give him 4 yards there, but still in a big hole. 3rd and long. Burrow looking to pass. And incomplete on the deep ball.
And that's a really good job there defensively. They went into this possession knowing that they needed to get a stop. They're in a tight ball game, and they got it done. Great work to force the 3 and out. Got the football right back for their offense. They've got to go to the sidelines feeling pretty good about themselves and encouraging their offensive mates to get some points.
It's a 40-yard punt, 6 yards on the return, and the Bucs will get ready to go on offense. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Here we go.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
70.
They defer to White out of the shotgun.
88 yards rushing for him here as he starts to close in now on 1,200 yards for the season.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run. Got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
Saw it through 3 quarters. No reason to lighten up now.
I know exactly what's going to be said about that play from the defensive perspective.
What's that?
That's why I tell all you guys we need more than one tackler to the ball. He broke the first tackle. Luckily enough, there were more people there to get him down.
And Young's throw there incomplete. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's the perfect word for it, precise. Because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you'll have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
Young now. And it's caught. Touchdown. From 21 yards away.
And the Buccaneers have moved out in front here in the fourth quarter. Those are the types of plays in these moments they were hoping for from this young rookie, able to put him up here in the fourth quarter.
How about the kid? You just mentioned it, the fourth quarter. This is when you have to make those winning plays. That's what he just did. Doesn't ensure anything, but he certainly gave his team a heck of a chance, didn't he?
And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25.
Gun.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. We certainly have a good one on our hands. They're trailing after that last touchdown, but now a chance for this offense to try to snag that lead right back here in the fourth quarter.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Now it's Burrow.
He'll get this into the hands of Antonio Gibson.
And they work this well upfield across the 45. Last play they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards.
11 Thomas.
Again, this is Kamara. And now the ball's out. Fumble near midfield.
Wow.
Here we go.
That ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover.
And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs 36.
That one good for 16, and the drive will continue.
12.
First down. Here's Burrow.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete.
And he gets it down a yard or two shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds.
I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches, as we just saw him do there, because he really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah, not super huge. Maybe not counted on to be that inline point-of-attack blocker that we used to have in the good old days, but you can flex him out. You can run wide receiver routes with him. You can make him a primary target, and that's how he'll shred a defense. Another carry for their leader, and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
Wide open receiver complete.
Here we go.
Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown. And that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal. They'll run with Dobbins.
And he's going to bull his way down to about the 1-yard line.
Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter.
Gun.
2nd and goal from the 1. Burrow going to keep it on the sneak.
And he takes it across and into the end zone. Touchdown, Saints.
Joe Burrow
scoring on the sneak from a yard out.
Plenty of scoring here of late, and our lead changes hands now in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, they just gave up a touchdown on the other end, so they knew that with time getting short, they had to put something together here, and they were able to do so and retake the lead right back.
And no, incomplete. They can't convert. So they tried to bump the lead up to a field goal. Instead, it stays at 1 here in the 4th. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession.
A lot of time for this unit to game plan on the sideline after that drive that they watched the other side just score. But remember, last time they were out, they scored as well. We'll see if they can seize that momentum right back.
And they have had a lot of time to cool off from reaching the end zone the last time. So have they been able to keep themselves mentally sharp and into this game even though they haven't been on the field? And you and I both know, one big play, though, gets them right back up to that level.
And the defense closes quickly there, and he'll get maybe a yard to the 33. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
Young on 3rd and 2. He's going to have the hook up to Gage. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Russell Gage, 67 yards.
And the Bucs use the defensive breakdown to take the lead away here in the 4th. And Young's going to throw for this.
And it is incomplete, so they can't convert for 2. And now the lead stays at 5. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
This taken in at the goal line.
The lane opens here. He's past the 30.
And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36.
Come on, ready?
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. The football changing hands here, and as this offense takes the field, Charles, they'd be fine with more of the same on this upcoming drive. Last time out, they found the end zone for 6.
And they're certainly hoping for more of the same, but the game plan, I doubt it'll just be a carbon copy of the last drive because I think this offense is ready to break out some new wrinkles and try some new things that might be hidden in their playbook. They want to use that confidence to its advantage while also keeping the defense from anticipating what's up next.
Come on, ready?
The Saints on 3rd down. They've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. This will be 3rd and 6.
It's Dobbins on the out route, bringing it in. And he'll be brought down with the first down after a gain of about 11 as that takes us to the 2-minute warning.
Here we go. 11 MT, 11 MT.
They're passing here. Joe Burrow.
The pass caught by Olave.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
And this is obviously a spot where you lean on your stars. Get the ball to them in open space and let them do what they do.
Here we go. 11.
A man who's been busy this afternoon. It's Kamara again. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup.
Time off the clock and get them closer to getting out of here with a W. In the mind of the play caller, all you want to hear is tick, tick, tick.
And he'll get it down this time to the 17.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Now Burrow.
And a quick throw here, that's complete.
And they're going to get this down inside the 15.
Sometimes it's hard to figure, but you can live with incompletions in this situation. You can't live with these short gains that take time off the clock.
You know who loves it? This defense.
Here we go.
Second and 6. No, scratch that. Second and 7. Burrow.
Yeah, he's got it. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 25 ticks remaining on the clock. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown, and that's what they're gunning for on first and goal.
11.
They'll try to run with Dobbins.
He takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the 4th. Wow. Wow. Now the Saints offense will remain on the field and go for 2.
11.
Throwing now is Joe Burrow. It's complete, and he will not get there. He comes up short. And they're unable to push this lead to a field goal, as it'll remain a 1-point game. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off.
Fielded right around the 8.
Oh, a good return up past the 30.
And they'll have very good starting field position as he's up just shy of the 40.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession.
The offense running out, and they are charged up, ready to go after reaching the end zone on their last drive.
And normally I'd warn against getting complacent just because they scored the last time out. But I don't think there's any worries with this group right now. This is a hungry group, and they want to keep building off of their last drive. Now they just want the officials to hurry up and place the ball so they can snap it and get back to work.
They lose the yardage, and, of course, they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly 2nd and long.
Across the formation, he finds Godwin.
And the clock will now stop as a timeout is called with 5 seconds left. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. One last shot for Young. And that is incomplete. 2 seconds left on the clock.
Certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
19.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. He's going to let it fly. And it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty. And with that, the ball game is over.
What a game we were treated to in this.